So, guys, I was dying to do an Instagram live because I figured I wanted to have some people send us some real-time questions, right?
It was so fun.
It was fun. We've been asking people for months, all year. Oh, it's almost our 1-year anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Oh, my goodness.
And we've been asking people to send us rate, review, send us questions, let us know what we're doing right, what we're doing wrong, what we can do better, what we can do more of. And we get the chance to do it here with our Instagram Live.
You came through for us.
Yeah, at What Women Binge.
So check it out now, but keep all those things coming because we'd like to do more of these.
We like them. We're live.
We're here.
We're here. If you guys could only see my phone right now, it's got rubber bands and tape all over it to try to hold it in this position. Don't mind my lovely tacky sweater.
She's going to jingle through the whole thing.
I am. I'm very jingly. But basically, we just did a podcast episode about Christmas, so you can check that out soon. Every Wednesday, you guys, we launch a new episode, right?
Brand new episode.
What was our most recent one? This week was
Marissa,
Jarrett Winokur. I adore her. Did you guys hear that one?
She is the greatest.
She's so great. She's really fun and she's very chatty. And you guys probably know her from not only her Broadway career, but Big Brother. And she's the champion celebrity game show person.
Oh, we have so many people here.
All right. So Amanda's going to tell us, because my phone's too far away and I'm going blind. She's going to tell us what you guys are saying, because we want to hear from you guys. We want questions.
Let's see.
I want you to ask us about our
Julie says
our
hi.
What Women Binge.
Hi, Julie.
Hi, Julie.
Yo, Clarissa.
Do I see Pantera Sarah?
Pantera.
I see you, Sarah. How are you? Oh my gosh.
Love the sweater. It's my birthday. Happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday to everybody out
to
there.
Sarah, sweet, smiling, a lot of numbers.
Oh, someone says, do you know the sign is backwards? Yes, but that's only because we're filming on the inside of my phone, so it does things like that. It reverses us. So guys, what do you think of our podcast as far as what can we do better? What are we doing right? What do you love? What do you hate?
We already have a request for you to sing Shake Your Whammy Fanny.
As long as you're not in Australia. Shake your whammy fanny, funky song, while in a sweater in a podcast studio. Just bizarre. But guys, so What Women Binge, you can check it out on our Instagram page. You can check it out
YouTube.
Anywhere on podcasts. You can check it on YouTube. You can check it out on my Facebook page, right?
It's on Facebook, yep.
And then just basically what really helps us out is obviously if you guys listen. It really helps us if you subscribe.
So if you haven't right now, go to wherever you get podcasts and subscribe right now.
It's the little plus button up in the corner.
And then come back here.
Yeah, I have to do it to my friends' phones sometimes. I confiscate their phones and I'm like, I'm going to make you subscribe to my podcast right now. Because they're like, I don't know how. So it's the little plus button up in the top when you go to the podcast and you Google. So podcast guys, for those of you that don't use them yet, every Apple phone has one. And I'm sure every Samsung does too.
I believe that it's built in on every type of phone that comes out now.
Yeah.
But Spotify, we're...
Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeart. There's a bunch. All the places.
Literally anywhere you can get a podcast, we are.
And then you just search What Women Binge. You'll see our little faces pop up. They're such adorable faces. And then you look in the little, on the top right, usually I think it is, there's a little plus sign. And that just means you've subscribed. And then every episode that comes up will be in your phone, kind of saved as a library. And you can have notifications that reminds you that we're on Wednesdays. And it's usually about Wednesday, 10 a.m. East Coast time. I think we usually launch where it's usually out there.
Usually at 7:30 a.m. Central. Okay. So
it's her husband who does it. He's our producer. Hi, Logan.
He's the brain.
Yeah, the brain. Whenever you hear Amanda talking about the brain, that's her husband in her ear telling her facts and separating the facts and the fiction for us. But
all right, we've got people from all over the world. I have seen Colombia, England, Canada. There's so many people. This is so fun. Okay. So everyone wants to know if you're going to reboot Sabrina. That's always the number one question.
I know. I'm sorry, but that's not probably in the stars. It's something that we talked about early on. The Netflix did the Chilling Adventures, but I don't think that's going to happen. Plus, I like moving forward.
Yeah.
And not staying in the past. And I know there's a big nostalgia factor right now. And that's kind of why we're doing this podcast.
We get to revisit that all the time, though.
We'll
do some more of those.
Sabrina episodes, and we talk about behind the scenes on everything with everyone I talk to.
And coming up, we've got another Sabrina castmate that everyone's going to be really excited is coming on.
We do.
So Nutrafol is the #1 dermatologist recommended hair growth supplement. It's clinically shown to improve your hair growth, thickness, and visible scalp coverage.
Yeah, it supports healthy hair growth from within by targeting the 5 root causes of thinning: stress, hormones, environment, nutrition, and metabolism through whole body health.
And Nutrafol has 3 unique formulas to support women throughout all stages of life, including postpartum and menopause.
Each formula is physician formulated using natural, drug-free, medical-grade ingredients and consistently effective dosages, so you get the most reliable results.
And in a clinical study, 86% of women reported improved hair growth after 6 months.
I love that. I also love that it's just 4 pills a day, and you begin to get thicker, stronger, faster hair in 3 to 6 months. Faster growing.
It's amazing.
It's faster. We'll win some races, but it's also faster growing. So if you guys go to visit Nutrafol.com, you can take their hair wellness quiz for personalized product recommendations that are unique to your hair's needs. I think that's so cool.
That is awesome. So you can get exactly what's right for your body.
Yeah.
You can grow thicker, healthier hair and support our show by going to Nutrafol.com and entering the promo code WWB to save $15 off your first month subscription.
This is their best offer anywhere, and it's only available to U.S. customers for a limited time.
Plus, free shipping on every order. Get $15 off at Nutrafol.com, spelled Nutrafol.com, promo code WWB.
And for those that don't speak Southern accents, Nutrafol.com, promo code WWB. Thank you, Nutrafol, for sponsoring our podcast. But we also would love for you guys to rate and review. All you have to do is when you're in the podcast, you scroll down to like see the other episodes. It'll say like all episodes, or you scroll down and you'll see a rate thing. You'll see like 5 stars and they're empty. So you want to fill those up. So fill up the stars. If you fill up all 5, I'll give you a big fat kiss. And then you can write a review if you feel so up to it. If you're like, oh my gosh, I love it when you guys talk about Melissa's husband being the sausage king, or whatever it is that you wanna say.
Oh, and if you're a merch lover like we are, keep an eye out on our store on our website, which is linked at the. Do you have it in your bio? If not, if you go to the What Women
I don't right now, but I will.
Page,
yeah,
there's a link to our website and where our shop is, and there may or may not be some Sausage King paraphernalia
merch.
going.
Yeah, funny enough, Amanda designed our beautiful studio, and she also is designing the merch. So we have some fun stuff coming up for you guys. We have some hoodies and we'll have some mugs and things like that. So you guys can check out the merch on whatwomenbinge.com.
Just in time for Christmas.
Just in time for Christmas.
Okay, so
all right, let's get some questions. What do they want to know?
They want to know, what are you obsessed with watching right now?
I just finished House of Dragons. Just finished the first season of 24 because my husband and I all year have been working on Lost. So when that ended, we were very disappointingly, we were like, what else can we get into that we never got into? And we tried 24. And in the beginning, I loved it. And then it kind of trailed off for me a little bit. It got a little like, all right, how many times can one person be kidnapped in 24 hours? It was like, got a little ridiculous. I was like, she's like, we
apparently
still have,
a lot.
Yeah, we still have 4 hours left
worth
of
of kidnappings.
show. Oh, a whole season's worth. I mean, in one 24-hour period. Like, that was the hard thing, I think, because people watched it over the course of a year. You forget, but when you're binging it, you're watching it as if it is 24 hours long.
Yeah.
And you're like, wait, it's 9 a.m. and she's kidnapped again? Wasn't she kidnapped at 2 a.m.?
They already got her out, now she's back.
Yeah, they broke her out. They put a gun to her head 3 times. She's been tied up, like taped, like, brutalized, and now she.
I know.
And yeah, but so we finished the first season. We're gonna start the second season, but we want to find something else. I really want to watch Bad Sisters. Have you guys seen Bad Sisters on Apple TV?
I haven't seen that yet, but everyone keeps telling me it's really good. I'm afraid it's too dark for me, but I still want to give it a try.
Yeah,
it's one of those that I feel like there's enough comedy there.
Yeah, did you watch Dead to Me?
No, but I've also heard that's amazing.
I think you would really like it because it's not gruesome. It's just it's a film noir. It's like a funny comedy,
okay.
Like dark. It's got a little edge to it, but it's not gruesome. Yeah.
Okay. Then
like House of Dragons. As much as I really want you to watch that, I don't think Amanda can handle that. You guys, but did you watch House of Dragons? I finally finished that last season.
Fun fact: we did a walk with our friend yesterday morning, and both of them had just finished it. So the entire walk was basically them explaining House of Dragons to me because they know
dragon?
I'm never going to watch it.
Well, I was like, why was Laenor's dragon bigger than Lucerys' dragon?
Some people may not
and
have
like,
finished it yet.
That's true. It's true. But I was like, how was that dragon so much? Was it older? Why does he have a bigger dragon than this one has? And then she explained to me that at some point in the series, it was said that he's the biggest dragon in the realm or something like that. So I had so much fun with that. I love the dragons aspect of it. And I feel like Game of Thrones didn't do enough of that. So this is really kind of checking that box for me as far as dragons go. And I'm so excited for the next season because it really left it on a cliffhanger. Like the end of season 4 was more like the beginning of season 5. I mean, season 4. The end of season 1 of House of Dragons. I just finished season 4 of Stranger Things too. That might be why I'm getting confused.
Yes.
But the end of season 1 of House of Dragons just felt like the beginning of season 2. Like it already points to what's going to happen. So I know there's another season coming and I don't think I can wait over a year.
I mean, I can.
I know
I understand why you
But we've
can't.
got to get you caught up. I think we need to start.
I just need to know
introducing
like you just
to
keep
it.
telling me secondhand because I feel like
I know, but I feel like I need to sit next to you and like watch Game of Thrones with you again and like fast forward parts.
okay. maybe. Okay, so this person asked, can you do a Patreon or send autographs for fans or do something extra behind the scenes, bloopers, videos, etc. Sending love. We have talked about that.
We could do bloopers like on YouTube or even push them out on our Instagram, What Women Binge page. Yeah, you guys can go follow What Women Binge Instagram. I oftentimes put up reviews too of movies, shows, books, things I want to see and I want to hear your comments on or things I want to.
That gets going really like if you guys are really engaged over on that page, then that's something we could consider in the future, doing a Patreon or doing extra content.
Yeah,
so
I don't
get
know how
involved
to
over
do
there.
Patreon yet, but maybe we could do that. Yeah.
I think we could handle it.
We could figure that out.
But we would need to know that everybody was like
on board.
in.
Yeah.
Super
let us
cool.
know. Maybe
That's a
something
great idea though.
You
Thank
can put that in the reviews. Like let us know if you guys are into the Patreon thing.
That would be really cool. Question, favorite cameo from Sabrina? I recently saw that Leslie Jordan was on there. Do you remember him being on?
He was?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that. Are we sure? Well, I also heard that there was a rumor that the cat from the first season of Sabrina was the cat from Hocus Pocus. But I don't think... Oh, there's also a rumor going around that I'm in a fight with Lena Dunham.
I saw that.
What is that about? I've never even met her. No. She's from Girls,
Someone
right?
also said that we mentioned it on the podcast, and
I have never...
That's
this
never
is the first time
happened.
I've ever said her name because it
y'all don't believe everything you read
did
on
not
the
come
internet.
out of my mouth naturally. I don't know her. Never seen her. Never run into her at a party. Like, not that I can recall. I have no idea what that
probably
would
would have
about.
gotten along.
Yeah,
You're very likable.
no idea what that's about.
I assume she is too.
Oh, you know what? I wonder if I have a really, really, really good friend back home in Connecticut named Lena. And I wonder if I mentioned her and people assumed.
Could be.
Oh, maybe that's what it is? I don't know. Anyway, maybe you guys can clarify this for me. What's that on? It's some
I don't know. I don't
our
know
friend
if we should even
Candace
give it
King.
credit.
No, Candace King, our friend Candace King is really into celebrity gossip stuff. And I was on her podcast recently and she asked me about it. She's like, what's going on with you and Lena Dunham? And I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. Because I live in Nashville and I've literally been going to Halloween parties and, hosting school event thing. Like nothing outside of mommy duty recently. So
Okay, let's see. Were you ever asked to be on Chilling Adventures?
I was not asked to be on Chilling Adventures. Both aunties were, and then they didn't ask me, but I think that's only because they still had a Sabrina. Like they needed a new Hilda and Zelda because I guess they were doing a TV version of Sabrina. Like her TV, she went into the TV or something. So I guess it made sense for them to have Beth and Caroline, who were my Hilda and Zelda, but they already had a Sabrina. So who would I be? It doesn't make sense.
And you weren't offended.
I was not offended. No.
Okay, so
You know, Amanda, I've been watching some Instagram accounts where they show that dogs can talk. Like if they use these like buttons where they push the buttons and they can talk. But I mean, as much as they can kind of relate to us, we still don't know much about them. I mean, we can't exactly know what is afflicting them. And, obviously they can't talk to us as much as we'd like to talk to them.
That's right. That's why it's so exciting to be working with our new partner, Embark Vet. It's so cool, guys. Embark allows dog owners to learn more about their dog's health insights and their breed mix with the highest rated dog DNA test on the market.
Yeah, I mean, we want to thank EmbarkVet.com for supporting What Women Binge. You can go to EmbarkVet.com to get free shipping and save $65 with promo code WWB.
If you have a dog owner in your life, you know that dogs are not just pets. They're family members. They're my dog is my fur child.
Yeah.
As a dog lover, I want to do everything I can to make sure that my dog has a very long, happy, and healthy life.
Your dog is Sunday. Right?
Yes, Sunday. She is a mixed breed. We call her a Tennessee mud dog, but she, based on Embark, she came back with like 20 different breeds mixed in there. It was really cool.
I can't wait. I've sent my results off to for Sully, which is my most recent rescue, and then I also have Cleo, and I can't wait to find out, if they have relatives in the area.
That is such a fun tool that they have, the relative finder.
Yes, there's and they also screen for more than 250 genetic health risks across 350 breeds. That's more breeds tested than any other dog DNA test.
And it's so cool. It's such a fun way to take care of your pet. But I've seen online where people are doing like reveals of what they're like. Instead of gender reveals for babies, it's like breed reveals for their dogs. It's so cool.
You're so gonna have play dates with your dog's cousins, and
I 100% would do that.
So 72% of pup parents get puzzled when it comes to their dog's breed. I'm one of them. And it's time to end these guessing games. Give the dog lover in your life something they won't expect, the chance to decode their dog.
It's the perfect time to shop for an Embark dog DNA test. Right now, Embark has a limited time offer on their breed and health kit and the purebred kit for What Women Binge listeners.
Go to EmbarkVet.com to get free shipping and save $65 with promo code WWB.
That's right. Visit EmbarkVet.com and use the promo code WWB to save $65 today.
Thank you, Embark, for sponsoring What Women Binge.
Camilla. Hi, Camilla.
Hi, Camilla.
She emails me a lot.
Oh.
She's my first. She's one of your fans in the UK.
Oh.
She messages me a lot.
She's the Queen Consort.
Camilla Sally Louise Latham.
Okay.
It's a long name.
Yes.
But she's very nice. So she says, can you do another podcast live at a convention, maybe in the UK or at 90s Con?
We're trying to pull one together for December, Christmas Con.
Yes, which is in Connecticut.
Yes, in Connecticut. No, it's in New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Edison, New Jersey, the second week of December, but we're trying to do one from there with one of the other guests of the con. We'll let you know who. Probably someone I've done a few Christmas movies with, but possibly just a friend of mine. We don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
And we've talked about doing some lives. We really enjoyed the one we did with Ashley Eckstein at the Star Wars convention.
Star Wars Con,
But we thought about maybe just doing our own thing. So if that's something you'd be interested in, let us know about that too.
Amanda really wants to do live shows like in Orlando or like all around. So maybe if I come back to Wales Comic Con, we could do one there. Or if I go to Edinburgh or something like that, we could do one in Europe.
We're very interested, but we would, again, like the Patreon, we'd have to know that you guys were into that too.
Yeah, it's hard to know, and it's hard to plan those things. So if that's something we can look into, is definitely doing lives, doing the Patreon.
Yeah.
What else is there, guys? Here's something I need to know from you guys. Do I talk over our guests too much? I've been trying.
Do you want them to answer that? I don't know if you want them to answer that.
I try not to, but I also am afraid of dead space because it is a podcast. So I'm trying to be really good about giving the guests space to talk, but keeping it interesting and adding my own stories too. So it's a hard balance. So if you guys have any advice on if I should lay back more, lean in more, let Amanda talk more because I do swallow up.
I feel like I talk plenty. I am here to be the Robin to your Batman. Let me clarify that, since this is the first time we've ever just been completely candid with everyone watching. Yeah. I came into this knowing that I was the Robin to the Batman, and I'm cool with it. Y'all don't have to get defensive in the reviews for me. I promise I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm very happy.
We have a lot of fun.
We have the best time.
We definitely have a good time. And we've been able to meet some. All right. So who's your favorite guests we've had?
Okay. So it goes back and forth. At the top of my list currently is still Big Show, because I just feel like that was such a
Do you guys remember the Big Show
mind-blowing? Paul White, who I just adore. I hope he's watching. We're Instagram buddies now.
Oh, he's the best. He's the nicest guy ever.
The sweetest guy. Our kids were all here because they're obsessed, of course.
And he's giant. He had to sit on this big
and he
couch
took up the whole thing.
His knees were up above his head, I think, because he was so low.
But so kind.
Tall.
And he's just so surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, the 13.
He's got a soft side to him, like a
very
really soft
soft
side. So you guys need to watch that episode or watch that episode with Paul White, The Big Show.
I loved him, and Kathy Lee, of course.
Kathy Lee Gifford is fantastic.
I mean, Dashboard. I mean, Chris Carrabba.
So,
oh my gosh.
Amanda's big, like, she was an emo girl growing up. Any emo out there, give a shout out. But she was obsessed with the fact that Dashboard, like, wanted to have Dashboard Confessional on so bad. He sat here and played guitar.
Yeah,
and it
right
was
at me.
Incredible.
It was magical. It was a magical moment.
Yeah, and it was really cool. And I got really into the band because of it. I'd heard them before, but never really listened to them steadily. But after that, I did. And one of my favorites was Tim Mahoney of 311.
Yes, that one was really cool.
He doesn't often get to talk, being the guitar player of 311. And he doesn't often want to, but because he was a friend of mine, he did as a favor. And he's a really fun, creative,
so much
great
to
guy.
say.
Yeah.
I mean,
isn't it funny we really like the guy guests on our show?
It's very interesting. But I mean, obviously a lot of the women are amazing
Well,
too.
Rita Moreno is like an all-time, like now she is like my lifetime, like I've lost all my grandmothers and she is my grandmother now. I have adopted her as my 90-year-old grandmother and I just want to be her when I grow up. But, Marissa Jarrett Winokur, this week's episode though, I've known her for a long time. We did a movie together, Nutty
Personality.
Christmas. She's amazing. I mean,
she's so fun.
She needs a talk show because
she would be a great talk show host.
But she does get a little like ADD sidetrack.
I mean,
my favorite thing that Marissa does, and you guys have to watch the podcast and see if she does this. She goes, a lot of time when I say something, I'll be like, I love you. And she goes, of course. She always does that. So I have to text her all the time. Of course. Like she's very serious about her of courses. Like that is her like exclamation mark.
Someone said, do you need any tequila tips?
Tequila
Always.
tips.
We love tequila.
Well, you guys, you know that I Ghost Tequila. I just did a giveaway for Halloween with Ghost Tequila. Did you guys see it? Because we gave away some bottles of tequila, and I have to say, it's spicy tequila. It is so good. It's just got the right amount of kick, and it's smooth. I can just drink it on ice, which I've never done with tequila before. It was really good. So check out the Ghost Tequila. But I'm always looking for tequila tips.
Here's a good one. This one came from What Women Binge is on here, guys, and it's our producer. He's posting questions that people have sent in. So Jen from Alabama says, you haven't talked about Can't Hardly Wait. It's one of my favorite movies. Can you talk about making that movie?
Can't Hardly Wait. Yes, we need to have some people on.
Yearbook Girl.
Yearbook Girl. Yeah, I had so much fun with that. I was shooting, what's the show I was on? Sabrina. I was shooting Sabrina during the day, and at night I was going off and shooting, because Can't Hardly Wait mainly took place at night, and all my scenes I think were at night. So I would go and shoot here and there when they needed me, and it was fun, because it was literally a house party. We took over a house, and we just had all those people there, all my friends, Donald Faison, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Jamie Presley, like Seth Green, like all my buddies from all walks of life, from auditioning to different movies and TV shows and things I was in. Like everyone I knew was in that movie. And if I didn't, we became good. Like I think Jamie Presley and I became good friends because of that movie. And then we went on to do like Not Another Teen Movie and some other ones like that. But it was fun for me because I did it as a cameo. I did it. So that means like uncredited. Like I didn't want my name in the credits. I didn't want anyone to know it was me. It was kind of a secret thing. And then I just had so much fun because she was so obnoxious. And most of the names I say in Can't Hardly Wait are actually the names of my siblings, because I was allowed to just kind of call out names. So I just named my siblings. So when I say Trisha, or if I say Elizabeth or Lizzie, I think I yell out Brian. Those are my siblings. Funny enough.
Somebody just said that your hair looks beautiful and glowy.
Oh,
So
really?
That doesn't make you feel better about it?
Oh, it does, because
She was just complaining about that. So
I was having a bad hair day, which is kind of why I threw my glasses on top. Thank you. That makes me feel pretty. Wiki Feet is loving this. Oh, I've got
Y'all, you have no idea the jokes we make about the Wiki Feet every week. If you think we don't see your timestamps in the YouTube videos, you are wrong. Also, Leslie Jordan was credited as Chuck, apparently, on Sabrina, so that is true. So he was there. Season 5, episode 7, if y'all want to go back and look at that. Do you know what you are on the Enneagram, Melissa?
Oh, I did, but I forget. I'm going to have to do it again.
I'm a 2, wing 3.
Am I a 9? Could I be a 9?
You know who would be great at this? I wish my friend Ginger was on this. She could tell us.
I have a question. Are
Yeah.
you still in contact with anyone from Clarissa?
Not of the cast. I'm only in contact with people from the crew. The woman who did my wardrobe is one of my best friends. Her name's Michelle. She did wardrobe on Clarissa for 4 years, and her husband was the executive producer's assistant. And so I'm still very close with them. They're my son's godparents, and I just adore them. And then there's other crew I see. Like, actually, when we went to a wrestling event recently, I saw one of the boom operators and how he's a camera operator. So I got to see him for the first time in 30 years. So
It was so random.
it was so fun, but I knew his face immediately. It was I had a lot of fun with those people, and they all took really good care of me. And so the crew is I stayed in touch with Beth, who played Mom, for a little while, or Liz, and Joe, who played my dad. He was actually on Sabrina. He was in a Santa episode, a Christmas episode. But that was it. Then we kind of lost touch because back then there wasn't email, there weren't cell phones. You know, if you had a landline and you turned it off, we never.
That was that.
That was it. So. Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to see you. Funky song. I love it. Well, guys, hey, feel free to just go and subscribe. If you haven't already. Feel free to rate and review because we really like that. If you want to support our sponsors, because we have some great sponsors.
I think that's it.
We should good.
I mean, this was really fun.
Guys, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it, and hope that maybe we can do this again sometime. But really hope that you guys love the podcast and keep giving us any kind of feedback you can to just help us make it better.
Yes, and subscribe, listen.
Check out the website because the merch will be there soon.
Yes, engage with us, please. We love to respond to your comments on Melissa's page.
And what guests we should have.
Yeah, the What Women Binge page especially. We're trying to get that up and going. We're trying to keep reviews there for you guys. So comment
on
there.
Instagram, yeah.
Let us know if there's something that we haven't talked about that you want to talk about.
Yes, especially if they live in Nashville.
Oh, and YouTube. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, do it.
Yeah, YouTube's fun.
We need you over there.
We have
it's really
some fun on there. So thank you guys. And
I keep thinking I'm in a jingle too, and I'm in it. It's just not.
All right, you guys. Thanks.
Bye.